Landlord's cheap ass killed a mom and 2 kids, only got fined pocket change. My firefighter dad's worst call. My dad was a firefighter for 30 years, and he told me about a call that still haunts him. He and his team were called to a house fire, and when they arrived, they found a mother and her 2 young children trapped inside. The fire was so intense that they couldn't get to them in time, and they all died. My dad was devastated, and he couldn't understand how the fire had started so quickly. After the fire was put out, the fire marshal investigated and found that the fire had been caused by a faulty electrical outlet. The outlet had been installed by a contractor who had cut corners and used substandard materials. The contractor had been hired by the landlord, who had refused to pay for a proper installation. The landlord was charged with negligence, but he was only fined a few $1,000s. The contractor was also fined, but he was allowed to continue working. My dad was furious. He couldn't believe that the people responsible for the deaths of a mother and her 2 children had gotten off so lightly. He said that the laws need to be changed so that people who cut corners and put others at risk are held accountable. He also said that landlords should be required to have their properties inspected regularly to ensure that they are safe.